So Tectum, the world's fastest blockchain, we have a few updates to go through in this video right here. I'm going to be going through what Tectum is, what these updates are, why I'm so bullish on this project moving forward, and we're going to put the cherry on top at the very end of this video with my price prediction for this bull run. So let's get straight into today's video. My name is Zach. Just remember, nothing I say is financial advice. Always do your own research in the cryptocurrency markets. If you want to join that Patreon, get all of my early calls and a bunch of premium resources and services all in the gold package. Make sure to join that Patreon. The link is in the description, and apart from that, you can join the Discord server in the description as well. Let's get straight into today's video. So Tectum, right now we're playing around $25 again. So we ended up going to well over our $40 mark, and we've just been consolidating in this little range here. We'll bring it up on the chart later on in this video, but we've just been consolidating between that $40 and $25 region. And as you can see right now, we're on the bottom side of the range again. In fact, we are just below $25 on some exchanges at the current point in time. But right now, we're just waiting for some bullish momentum with Bitcoin, or Bitcoin to travel sideways for a solid period of time, or the narrative to start heating up. What narratives are we going to be waiting for in order for Tectum to start running? Well, we're going to need our layer 1s, our layer 2s, and our BRC20 narratives to have some serious interest in them for us to see Tectum starting to push. The exact same thing happened on this push here. We had our layer 2s, our BRC20 starting to really ramp up. So Tectum, mid-layer, and other layer 1s and layer 2 scaling projects out there, as well as projects in the BRC20 ecosystem, were absolutely thriving. So as we know lately, AI has been running, real-world assets have been running, and other projects have been running as well. But it's just going to take time for Tectum to run. We really need retail investors to come into the cryptocurrency space. And right now, we aren't seeing a huge amount of retail investors. A lot of financial institutions and funds are playing in the crypto space at the current point in time. The trust with, the crypto space and the retail retail investing space is still a bit shaky. All right, we're still going to need a few more months in order to get that trust back in the cryptocurrency space for retail users. So what is Tectum? It is a layer 1 and layer 2 cryptocurrency project. It's cryptocurrency cash. It's the fastest layer 1 in the world. It's providing an ecosystem for other projects to utilize their blockchain and build on top of Tectum. So it's offering a lot of things, all right, but the main thing I'm really bullish on is 1, their payment system, and 2, their layer 1. So obviously Tectum is a layer 1 and a layer 2. Tectum is their layer 1, their blockchain component, and Softnote is their layer 2, their scaling component. So the blockchain is Tectum and cash is the Softnote, which essentially means you can send a Softnote using the Tectum blockchain at lightning pace. In fact, it reaches 1.38 million transactions per second. Previously. That's right. We have our first major Tectum update, which is Tectum with optimized hardware, with optimized settings, reached over 3.5 million transactions per second. So this is able to handle a global payment system. I mean, this just absolutely poos all over MasterCard and Visa. So there's a few reasons why this is very bullish in my head, and one is when retail comes in and starts looking for, what is going to change the cryptocurrency world, because we're starting to have this narrative thrown around by BlackRock that crypto is here to stay, all right? And the narrative, just like last cycle, it didn't have it long enough to really brew, but the narrative this cycle is what projects are going to change the world. Right, and I can see Tectum definitely brewing in this narrative, because Tectum is ultimately going to portray this image that it is going to be the cryptocurrency payment solution of the entire world. It's going to be the Visa and MasterCard of the decentralized Web3 world. And I can really see it, in all honesty. I think Tectum is an amazing project. I mean, they have the fastest blockchain in the world, which is now 3.5 million transactions per second with optimal hardware. They have their layer 2 Softnote. They have their own inbuilt crypto wallet, which is where you can send and receive Tectum Softnotes. They're also completely secure and scalable with their authentication process, able to onboard as many users through the authentication process as quickly as possible. As we can see, Tectum, comparing to other blockchains, is just, out of this world. 3.5 million transactions per second. It's over 10 times faster than Phantom, and it's a heck of a lot faster than Bitcoin and Ethereum at the current point in time. I really don't know why more projects aren't building on top of this, but I know, I think it's QuanMed AI is going to be an awesome project in the Tectum ecosystem. It will be launching soon, and we are having, little nibbles in the D side and the D Health projects. So, I potentially think we could see, a bit of interest in the decentralized science and the decentralized health areas, and that's what QuanMed AI is. But enough on that. Tectum Softnote at the current point in time is cruising at a very leisurely pace. We have heaps of centralized exchange listings, heaps of updates coming, constant development on this project. All in all, I think this is going to do exceptionally well in the bull run. Let's jump into the charts and have a look at this price action. So we're out of our ascending range. All right, not the best result, but we are hovering around strong support at the current point in time. We do have a lot of previous volume in this area right here, so I do think we will play around in this area, but I don't think we're going to breach below here. As we can see, our 200 EMA is very close away, around that $20 to $21 region, so I think that is where Tectum could be heading, at least for the very short time. We could push down here, bounce here for a bit, and then slowly push up. Who knows? All right. We really just need an altcoin season. We need layer 1s, layer 2s, and scaling solutions to start popping off, and even cryptocurrency cash. But until that occurs, we're just going to we're just going to continue traveling sideways with this price action. Nothing really, catching my eye at the current point in time. We really just have to break out of some of our major ranges, get back to the top of the range, but I'm really just going to be watching for us, making this move here, where we eventually push our all-time high with strength, and then we slowly just start overtaking it, which will eventually happen, but it's just going to take time, as we said. In regards to my price prediction, I definitely think Tectum is a $1 billion project. I think at the bare minimum, it will 10x from the current point in time. It's just going to take time for retail to recognize this project. Not even to recognize this project, it's just going to take retail time to get into the cryptocurrency markets. This is really the catalyst for our altcoin seasons, is these large inflows of retail investors. So when we're starting to see the retail game starting to pick up, and we're starting to see these layer 1s and layer 2s and these Bitcoin scaling projects and these cryptocurrency projects that are aiming and looking like they're going to change the world to start picking up. If it can do this, I believe a 25x is achievable, but I think anywhere from that $2.5 to $5 billion mark is a good area for Tectum. I do think it can go over $5 billion. It's just going to require time, or it's going to require a massive altcoin season or a huge amount of hype, or either a Binance or a Coinbase listing. That is my ultimate price prediction. That is my review on Tectum. I think it's an awesome project, and going forward, I think it's going to do exceptionally well and make a lot of people a lot of money, especially if you have invested in it prior to this point in time. Apart from that, I hope you guys are doing well, and I'll see you in the next one.